Hello, this is Paul from Tesla Owners US, and today I have a completely different topic, and it's about dependency and about what companies do about dependent to make you dependent from a certain product and also charge you an enormous amount for that. And this has to do with this one, what I have here, and I'm gonna explain it after the intro.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
So what it is about is the following. So I like to have my drinks sometimes, or mostly water, sometimes with some bubbles. And to have them with some bubbles, there was a clever company here, and there are multiple one of them. One of them is SodaStream. And SodaStream comes up that you can put your bubbles for yourself in the drink or in a container there. But there's one problem with this, what I thought. So when I bought these containers and some replacements with this, I found out that, damn it, the replacement container just to fill up the gas is $30. And this is CO2, and that's actually the only CO2, 60 liter, what I need for the bubbles. And that CO2 are coming in the bubbles there. And why is it so expensive? Because it cannot be expensive. And here, there is a CO2 container. And there is not 60 liter, there's a whole bunch of them in. And it's actually liquid. Like the rockets from SpaceX with liquid oxygen, this is a liquid CO2. And there's a siphon for that one. What does it have to do with each other? Actually, companies would like you to buy their replacement products, their exchange products. But CO2 and this bottle, where I filled in for a year for that already, was $120, including the bottle itself, not the gas. The gas of CO2 is much cheaper. And only the gas is really cheap. So, and there were some clever guys on the internet. They created a special valve for that and a special connection for that. So I invested that money for that special connection, and now I tell you why I have to have gloves on it. Because if I have that at room temperature here, and I fill up the gas, immediately what happens there is that the gas will vaporize, and then I don't feel anything much in there. There's a little bit pressure still on it here, but I want to put liquid in it. And that's pretty cold. So you can put that in the freezer, which is about minus 18 or so, something like that. And then the bottle is cool enough. And what those clever guys on the internet came up with is this bottle is not easily to be refilled. And that's not a standard closure. And that's not the standard valve in there. They made it really difficult that you can refill it. But it is possible. So, and I'm gonna try to do that. Basically, like the same way you're screwing this bottle into the valve kit firm. And then there's a screw here, what you can use here, to press the valve down. And then there's a filament, what you have there, how much is in. Then you screw up this one, you open that, the gas bottle here. And then you have a possibility, there are actually two of them. There are two opening valves. One of them is putting pressure in here, and the other one is releasing the pressure out of the intertube. So, and with this, you really have to be very careful to open that. And this belongs also to the trick of the company, because if you put too much pressure on it, it actually closes the valve, and then the bottles are filling. And then you can see that from a filling position here, how much is in there. And once you arrive in the green position for that, then the bottle is full enough. So I'm gonna close this one here, and I'm gonna close this one here, or open this one here, so that the valve is closed here. And then I have to release some of the CO2, and you have to watch with the CO2. Because CO2, even when the gas is heavier, it actually takes your breath away. Because if a room is full of CO2, it's extinguishing fire, and fire is basically it takes your oxygen away. So then this valve is closed again, so there's only an interim in here, and that interim, so that's warning sign, you can release. Yes, you can release that again. Oh, now our dog didn't like that. So, but the pressure is out of that, and then you can open that bottle, take it off, and you have a refilled container. And instead of this cost you $30, this costs you cents. Because I'm using this huge gas bottle, and maybe I can hold it up a little bit. That's a little heavy here. That huge gas bottle. I'm using this for a while already. And there's still enough gas in there. So the gas bottle was $120, probably it's gonna last me for years. And this is, I don't like if some people want to make me dependent from something. So that is cell phone subscription, these special products which are only made to refill from them and not from someone else. And there are a whole bunch of more subscriptions where people try to make you dependent. And there are some people on the internet, and there's still enough people to figure something out, and you can bypass that. Don't forget the gloves, because the bottles are minus 18 Celsius. All right, that was all. Get away from the dependency. Another dependency is fuel. You got it. So, because once you have a car, you have to buy fuel. And if you don't have to buy fuel anymore, and you have your own creation of fuel in form of photovoltaic panels, then you are getting rid of that dependency, create your own electricity, and drive electric cars. And this is all about getting rid of the dependencies being created from other people, that you keep buying that product, and at the end of the month you don't know where your money went. This time you know. Okay, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and some tips for getting rid of these dependencies coming next time, maybe. Okay, bye-bye.